In this short, we're going to show you how to bake bread off grid without an oven right after this. For this pan bread recipe, we're going to need a bowl, medium-sized bowl, measuring cup, tablespoon. We're going to need some salt, and we're going to need some instant dried yeast and sugar. I'm going to use this cane sugar here, raw. It gives it a really nice taste. Now we're going to take 2.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, and we're going to put it right here in the bowl. All right, and then very easy, we're going to put 1 tablespoon of salt, and we'll pour it over here. This one's a little moist from being out in the open. All right, so we're going to just kind of 1 tablespoon of salt. We're going to do a heaping tablespoon of brown sugar. And then we're going to put 1 heaping spoon of dry yeast. I'm going to try a little more this time, see what happens. I did 1 tablespoon last time, and I would have liked it to rise a little more. Next, we're going to add the warm water, lukewarm water, into it slowly and start mixing it. All right, just like that. Now, there's a lot of people out there that have never made bread, me being one of them. I just started to, and kind of really nice when you smell that fresh baked bread. Reminds me when I was in Cuba, when I was young, I used to go get the bread, and I quickly got taken out of that job because when I came back, half of it or more was gone. So obviously, the people that were left without bread didn't like that very much. So I was taken fired, basically. I was fired, and I was maybe about 5, 6 years old. So it was just really, I just wanted to taste it. I just wanted a taste test. And before you know it, one taste test after the other, I would eat half of that Cuban bread, you know the size, how they're shaped. I would eat half of it, and my house was only 2 blocks away from the actual place where I got the bread. So anyway, you mix this up really good with the spoon first, and then you're gonna just kind of get all of it off the spoon, and then you're gonna go with your hands. You're gonna go with your hands, go with your hands, just like this. Pick up all the flour. So now I'm going to cover it up and let it rest there for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm going to see if I can get it to rise as much as possible. We're going to go ahead and take the dough that we've already been rising. Look how much different, how big it is. We're going to just use half of it. We're going to put some olive oil on the bottom of this pan here. Ooh, a little bit, spread it out. This is off grid now, so it's not like you're going to be in your kitchen. This is off grid cooking. All right, so I'm just going to use my clean fingers, which I've been washing all day long. And I'm going to spread it out real good. Start on the sides also. All right, we're going to spread it really good. Go ahead and do this. And then we're going to cut it. Let's cut this in like thirds. Let's do thirds. I'm going to try it a couple of different ways. I'm going to try it in the oven and try it in the pan. It's not quite as easy to cut when it's not bread yet. Let me get a little bit of flour here. A little bit of flour so I can handle it without. I'm going to just knead it with my hands. It doesn't really say to knead. Star, please. I'm trying to do a bread cooking demonstration here. Okay, please. All right. So I think this will be a good piece right here. We're just gonna kind of flatten it out a little bit with our fingers, and then we're gonna put it right in the pan. And flatten it out a little bit more on the pan. All right, you wanna maybe pick it up, make sure that all the olive oil is under there. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. You know, you can just kind of get creative with it if you want to. All right, so yep, just stretch it out a little bit here. Be all set. Very nice, very nice. We're going to do this on a medium low heat for 20 to 25 minutes. And then you're going to turn it over and do 5 minutes on the other side. Okay, so now we're going to put it in the pan, low heat. And we're going to leave it there for 20 to 25 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we're going to turn it over for another 5 minutes, see what happens. Put this plate on top of it. Keep that heat in there. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around now. It got a little crunchy on the back, but I like it like that. Just turn it right around. Just for a little longer. I like the bottom crunchy like that because I can eat it most like toast. Okay, so now we did the other side, so let's flip it over. Oh yeah, see that? See, that comes out really nice. Now we'll let it cool down a little bit for about a half hour or so, and it'll be ready to eat. I sprinkled a little bit of garlic powder and oregano on top of it while it's cooling down. That way it just get the flavor going on top of that, and that'll be good with just about anything. Join us next time for more off-grid cooking on the Suburban Spotlight.